You are watching the Speedromizer, a charity marathon with a twist. What you submit is not what you run. Accepted runners are randomly assigned a game from someone else and have 90 days to learn their new game. If that sounds like an awesome concept to you, make sure to join our Discord at speedromizer.live/discord. And then you too can be up here showing your stuff and showing off what you've learned and having fun with a new game. And we're here this weekend raising money for QMUNITY. QMUNITY has been built by and for queer, trans, and two-spirit communities since 1979 in British Columbia. Today, their leadership continues to create and build an organization that supports everyone within 2S LGBTQIA communities across British Columbia through support, connection, and leadership. That's something that you feel is a worthy cause. We would appreciate your donations. And if you think that any of this has been entertaining, good time, or otherwise, why don't you throw a few dollars in the hat and goes to a good cause. Coming back at you here, we also have a ad to read for you because we're also having Cherry Blossom support us. Cherry Blossom is a family and LGBTQIA plus friendly townie Minecraft server that is non-pay to win with a dedicated community growing every day. Cherry Blossom offers a variety of ways to play, from traditional MMO survival to minigames, including Uno and Connect 4, a welcoming community with a dedicated staff. Come check them out at cherryblossom.apexmc.co. And with that, we are all set up. We have Super Mario Bros. Dimensions Any Percent being run by LudwigVonKoopa. Why don't you take it away?
Yo everybody, hello and welcome to Super Mario Bros. Dimensions. I'm glad to show you this game. It was originally submitted by Conman Gamer, but and he was about to do the commentary for me, but unfortunately he had to drop out because of real life stuff intervening. So instead I have wonderful DJ Fatso assisting me with commentary. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Speedromizer community. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so what is this game? This game is a fan-made game of Super Mario Bros. 3, basically. It adds some new stuff, like other stuff from future game, like from games that came after this in the series. You can like collect golden coins and stuff for progression, like in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, for example. But you will see it in the run. There's a purple coin stages from Galaxy and so on and so on. We will see a lot of this during the run, so I guess we get going. So, thank you. So time will start. So when I press new game here, the game freezes for a bit. That's because I actually have to use my mouse now to confirm that I really want to erase my save file and stuff. And once I click yes on the thing, you don't see on screen right now, only I can see it. But if I click yes, it's we are gonna start. So gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
For the races.
Alright, so the first level always the hardest. I already messed it up a little bit, but as long as we don't die, we will just restart it. I guess.
Run it back.
That's no problem. In a marathon, it's allowed to die in the first stage in Mario. But this is how the stage should look like.
Not bad. So how many stages are there in this game in total?
Oh god, I accidentally save and quit.
Oh.
No problem, I just reopen the game right now.
And then,
that's a problem. I never like did a full practice run with like saving after every stage, so. But I'm saving after every stage instead of just after every boss stage, because this game is unfortunately very unstable. Like by design, like some stages are designed in a horrific way, so you can't easily softlock on them. And if you softlock on a stage that you haven't completed yet, and there's no way to exit it, you either have to like wait for the timer to run out, which can be like 300, 400 seconds on the clock, or you oh, my screen share is dead, okay. Sorry. Yep. Technical stuff. Alright. Alright, I have to remember not to press down too early. So now we have one of these stages with purple coins. I have to collect 100 purple coins in the stage to get to the end. And this game has a neat feature, that's why it's called Super Mario Bros. Dimensions. If you press a button like now, you can like switch dimensions. So the levels always consist of like basically two different stage layouts, and you can really switch between them as long as there's nothing in the way in the other dimension. And for the purple coin stages, there are a lot of purple coins in either of those. Oh god. I got a bit confused there. So let's try again. Learning this game was pretty neat because actually the only player so far on the boards was Conman, and it turned out like some of the stages were not properly routed yet, so I was able to shave off like 5-6 minutes or so just by doing basic rerouting.
That's amazing.
And I think there's still like time left to save. I can see I'm switching a lot here. This is just to ensure where we have like the most optimal way to traverse this. We have 8 worlds here. Each world consists of a couple of stages and then a boss stage. Like in this case, it's a fortress. And every fortress has a boss at the end. And we are forced to do World 1 first. And World 8 is last, but the other worlds we can do in any order we want to. So after we finish World 1, we will immediately go to World 6, because World 6 contains the most RNG heavy boss fight in the game. Unfortunately, I entered this as Small Mario, so I have to wait for all these platforms. If I was Big Mario, I could just take damage and damage boost through the spikes. So this boss fight is the easiest one. It's just holding down the entire time. Bowser should probably be able to hit me here because it's literally going through Mario, but for some reason the hitboxes are a bit janky and he's not actually hitting me. So all we do is literally we just hold down and wait until he jumps into the lava here. There's a lot of cutscenes, a lot of story in the game, but we will skip all of it, obviously because it's a speedrun. Alright, so now we are finished with World 1 and we will go to World 6, which is the Ghost World.
Okay.
Oh god. I was actually fat-fingered the jump button here. Yeah, so this stage is the first one which features P-switches and also red switches. So the P-switches, they do the usual stuff that you know from Super Mario Bros. 3. They turn coins into bricks and bricks into coins. And the red switches, they basically switch the states of special red bricks. They make like transparent red bricks solid and solid bricks transparent for a set number of time. I had to wait a little bit because I had to wait for the P-switch to run out before I hit the red switch. Because if I didn't do that, the game has a bug where it will actually end both switches at the same time, even if they were activated with a lot of time difference. So I had to literally just wait for the P-switch to run out because of this. There we have these ghost bricks. The bricks that turn into ghosts when you don't look at them. Here I tried to do a specific... I failed it. I tried to do a specific jump sequence here to skip activating this specific P-switch here. But everything has to line up for it, and I unfortunately jumped too early.
You're cruising through these already. Very nice.
Now we are going to the first enemy course. So every world but the first one has an enemy course, where it's the only goal is to defeat all the enemies. And yeah, sometimes it's quite tricky, like these ones here, these ghosts, they have to be defeated by throwing Koopa shells at them. So we manipulate them in a very specific way, so it lines up perfectly for us to hit them without them hitting us. And so at the end of these enemy courses, we also get an item. We will make use of these items. I actually have no idea why I died there. Sometimes I just die without any rhyme or reason after I finish the level. But this is a very dangerous level. Actually, we'll wait here. So usually if you are Big Mario, you can try to skip it by just doing a very specific jump, but yeah, that was not possible anymore. So I tried to recreate it again. Okay, so I got hit by the thing there, which basically saved my life. This just jump here, I try to skip the red platforms there. Oh, I was jumping too late.
Nice.
Okay. So I am in the dangerous world now. Like we always have like a dangerous dimension and a normal dimension, and in the dangerous dimensions, all the enemies are quite a bit stronger. So for example, the Goombas and the Koopas, they shoot projectiles at me. So I don't want to stay in these dimensions for too long, so they don't hit me on accident. And now we come to a very special kind of stage. This is a Polter stage. So now we don't play as Mario, we play as Polter, which is our small Boo companion in this game. Like as I said, there's a bit of story in this game, so we basically make him our ally in the quest to save the princess. Because he got betrayed by Bowser or something. I think he originally worked for him, but then he switched sides. So now he is assisting us in these stages, which are complete auto-scrollers, so you can only lose time here basically. Because it is an auto-scroller and there is no checkpoints, we definitely do not want to die in these stages. Like we have a life bar there with 3 HP. We don't want to lose it all because then we have to always restart the whole stage from the beginning. Polter can fire these laser projectiles here. And the boss at the end is always one of these birds, which you immediately realize it's also an asset from SMB3. SMB2 actually, I think it was first, if I remember correctly. So then we collect Mario's hat, so this ends the stage. Now we come to the ghost mansion of stage 6. That's basically the fortress of stage 6. Again, here we have to do a lot of dimension switching to get keys to their corresponding doors, and try to beat the level as fast as we can. For example, we're switching a lot just because this is the fastest way to proceed. So here we have the stage hazard that the ceiling is actually coming down and we have to outrun it. That was close. That's a bit bad here. I don't know where that projectile came from. I guess it was from the other dimension, which should not happen. But this is the worst boss fight in the game. It is super RNG heavy. You basically have to hit this big boo with these stones, and the stones are coming up from below. And if they hit us before we can move out of the way, we stop them and we cannot redirect it towards the big boo. This was actually a very good first phase, and I actually died. Okay, I died because this game has a pretty fatal flaw, I would say. It does not. This is also like the worst issue I ran into when I first tried to learn this game. This game sadly does not retain your inputs when you switch screens. So when you hold the button to run, and the button like left or right to run like left or right, and then you enter a pipe or something, or a door, or the screen just transitions to something else. The inputs are not being retained, so you have to like fully release the buttons and repress them. Otherwise, Mario will not move anymore. Yeah, so sadly, this boss has a second phase, and because the game thought I was not pressing the run button, I was too slow to outrun this brick here. The second phase is pretty self-explanatory. There are like these bricks from the background falling into the real dimension here, and I have to get out of the way and actually pick up the shell and hit the boo with it. This boo actually does nothing as long as you keep looking at them, so it's not too hard if you remember to always repress the buttons.
GG, easy.
Alright, that was World 6. So next we're gonna go to World 4. Which will be the ice level of the game, or the ice world. You always have to manually walk back to the pipe here and go to the other world.
I was gonna say, so the order of these levels, is it from like heaviest RNG to least RNG, or?
Partly, yes. It's like, it is the main reason why we do World 6 first. But after this, I always try to like reroute it in a way, or route it in a way. Oh my god! I try to route it in a way that we can utilize the items that we get in a good way. So the items that we get, like the stars or other power-ups that you will see way later in the game, they can be utilized quite a bit on certain levels. But so I also rerouted a little bit where we in which order we actually do these worlds. So this level is the next complete auto-scroller. The auto-scrollers are only stressful for the runner, because this game has almost zero tolerance in the auto-scrollers for Mario's position. If you are like just slightly off screen, you're already dead. So I always have to make sure that doesn't happen. Because if we die here, we have to do the whole thing over. So this is the next power-up, at least in the order that we do these levels in. This is the tank. The tank is like an extra power-up, additionally to whatever power-up Mario already has. And while he is in the tank, he can jump and run like usual. But he can also shoot 2 projectiles at the same time. Which is sometimes, in some levels, it will be necessary to actually utilize the tank to shoot through solid brick walls. But this will mainly come into play in the worlds 2 and 8, which will be at the end of the run. In this level, it's just there to like give you another layer of health, basically, and to like easily like take these Hammer Brothers out, for example. Yeah, we're almost at the end. So here I just jump down, hop out, and hit the switch a little bit faster. This is really all I can do in this auto-scroller to save time. This is the only Switch Palace in the game. This is like super basic stuff. It's just like the Switch Palace in Super Mario World and the first world, basically. It's just this big P-switch which would activate a lot of coins, and the switch at the end. So now that we activate the switch, we can actually do the secret exit of stage 4-2, which is this. So this enemy here, this is like some sort of seagull or whatever, which is trying to launch, I don't know, some sort of ball at us. So here also we just switch dimensions a lot to make enemies disappear again before they can actually harm us with their projectiles. So now I actually have a flower power-up. This flower power-up shoots like projectiles like you saw in the pole toss stages. Basically the same power-up. And now we're doing the secret, not the secret, the snow enemy course. Again, the only goal here is to defeat all the enemies. These Koopas count as defeated if you turn them into a shell, so that's all we have to do. This is also a very good spot to softlock yourself. If you actually come down there without beating all the hammer rows, you just can't get back out.
Unfortunate.
It's just a very flawed level design sometimes. And now we go on to the next portal stage. Again, basic stuff. We can just easily take these enemies out from very far away with this super far-ranged lasers here. This is a power-up I don't want to take. It's just this is only necessary to reach these star coins up there. But since this is any percent, I don't really care about them. If you collect enough of them, you unlock like other, certain skins or whatever for the characters that you play, I think.
I kind of want to make a Fortnite joke, but at the same time...
Yeah, again, the only thing I don't want to do is die as Poltar. If we take damage at some point, it's fine. But I always try to like play it as safe as possible here, because you cannot save anytime anyways, it's just a complete auto-scroller. So now this bird is throwing boomerangs at us instead of other projectiles that we saw before. And we collect the hat and end this level as well. So this is the palace. The palace is basically like the fortress of World 4 with the icy physics. And I forgot to repress the button again. This happened a lot when I learned this game. Like, this is very, very unusual stuff. I forgot to switch dimensions, and since I don't have this anymore, I have to re-grab it. It's a very, very, like, I'm playing this on controller, and the buttons that you have to press, and especially the order where you have to press them sometimes, is very counterintuitive. So... it was kind of a struggle learning it. So now we have to wait here because we cannot get through these brick things. We have to wait for these bombs to clear our way. I actually want to be big here, so grab this power up. Because the upcoming boss fight is quite tricky. And it's very easy to like die there. So I want to have as much health as possible. Even though this power-up is not even helpful. Because again, I have to like launch Koopa shells at the enemy here. And if I accidentally kill it with my power-up, that is not gonna help me. This guy has 6 health and also 3 phases. Now he is like launching the projectiles at where I'm standing. Yeah, I have to be careful. Okay.
Nice.
Bit of a slow fight, but at least I didn't die.
This is true.
Already died enough in this game. Alright, cutscene skipped. So now we come to World 7, which is also pretty brutal. Especially the first level. Which, again, it's just that auto-scroller, but because it's an auto-scroller, it's so dangerous. Because auto-scrollers in this game never have checkpoints. And if you die right at the end, which can happen because we have Lakitus here on the stage, which like randomly throw Spideys around. It's pretty easy to die here at the end, so...
You got this.
Yeah, I will have to concentrate for a little bit at the end here, I guess. But we'll make it through. I'll launch him off screen like this. But there will be another Lakitu waiting for me at the end of the level. Yeah, this is actually a level that scrolls in 3 different directions. First we're scrolling right. Now we're scrolling to the upwards, and at the end we go left again. Now we will learn about a different power-up, which is the jetpack. If I can make this jump. So the jetpack works like this, like we have this meter at the bottom, and as long as we have some fuel left, we can actually hover. It's not really well made to dodge these guys though. That's fine. Okay. I usually lose my power up there, at least one of them, but the most important thing is I don't die there.
It's the important part.
Right, so the sky enemy cores. Just can't hit this guy. These guys are also extremely difficult to hit if they jump. Because for some reason their hitboxes get very janky, or they hurt boxes from the top. Also jumping on these Goombas can be really dangerous, so I'm a little bit more careful here. Now we actually use an item. And I found a huge skip in this level just today, believe it or not. You just jump down here, which I had no idea you can do. You can just skip half the level. What? I don't know why this is in the stage. But we can just use the jetpack here to like completely bypass almost half the level.
New tech being shown off in Speedromizer, alright.
We need this key. We might need to bring it down here because there's a door here we have to unlock with it. I will utilize this jetpack a little bit. Ah, it's fine, I don't need this anymore. That should be like a 15-second goal or something. Alright, so this level is Lunatic Lightning. It has like 3 different trials. Oops, I always forget about this. To switch dimensions again. This is the first door we have to unlock. The second one is all about a pipe maze, which is actually very easy. We just switch dimensions here, go right, come out, jump, switch dimensions again, and then we have the key. Oh, that was wrong. I switched dimensions one time too much there. Have to go here without the switching. Right. Again, every time you come out of a pipe, you have to release all your buttons when you hold a key, which is very counterintuitive. Like when you hold something and don't want to just let the button go, like let go of the button, but you have to do it here. Otherwise, Mario will just not move an inch anymore. Alright, and now comes my biggest finding in this game, the airship strat. Hopefully I can show it off.
Let's see it.
It's a classic airship, so it's an auto-scroller for the most part. But it also has like an internal section which is not an auto-scroller. And we will utilize, hopefully utilize this jetpack here to our advantage to skip most of the boss fight at the end. Also, this is a small improvement, like we will carry this key, which is usually, this is actually designed to be used as for the door that's upcoming right here, just to get the, that's fine, just to get the coin there, but we can actually just get this all the way to the next door that we have to pass. And we can skip waiting for one of these bombs to get the key under us. Because the game does not really care which key you use for which door. They are not, they are like universally usable. Okay, we'll grab this. Hopefully this strat will work, so when this guy goes there, I don't know, almost. Can skip a few seconds there waiting for the shell. So now we don't want to lose this jetpack. Should be fine, there are not too many enemies upcoming. But let's see how we play it out here. So with the help of this jetpack, we can basically cheese the boss and kill it within seconds. So instead of doing the intended way, we just fly around the door and immediately go into here, go into this pipe. And now we'll actually waste a few seconds and wait for the jetpack to fully recharge, so that I can use it against the boss here. Just like this, okay.
Wow.
So usually this guy, this Lakitu, he only comes down occasionally, and then we can jump on it one time. And he will also shoot lightning and stuff, it's very annoying. You have to dodge it. But by bringing the jetpack all the way over there, you can like cheese him to death and save like, I don't know, 45 seconds or something, or an entire minute, I'm not sure. And that's worth 7. So now comes more rerouting from my point. World 3 is the sea world, and this jetpack here is actually very useful in this stage, so... We can use the jetpack to basically skip a little bit of waiting for platforms. Like, you saw these red and blue platforms, which are like were like appearing and reappearing in certain phases. And usually you have to wait for like one set of platforms to disappear and for others to reappear. But with the help of the jetpack, we can just skip most of it. So this is a complete underwater stage, so the jetpack will not be of any use. But we will replace it very soon with a very iconic power-up that you also already know from Super Mario Bros. 3, which is purely designed for underwater purposes, and which is also very great. It's a frog suit. Frog. It's the only level where you will see the frog suit, so enjoy it. As you can see, this is like superb for underwater movement. So now we want to intentionally lose this, because as soon as we get out of the water, this thing becomes unusable. Like in Super Mario Bros. 3. Alright, so 3-3 is Deep Shallow Cave. Another underwater stage, but now we don't have the frog suit anymore. It would not be of much use anyways in this stage. Because we have to switch dimensions a lot and also get out of the water a lot while we do the switches. But actually faster to not have the frog suit here. So now we get out of the water, back into the water, oops, jump on it, out of the water, into the water. That's fine. As long as it doesn't happen again. Right. Now comes another auto-scroller section here. To ride on this, I don't know how this enemy is called. No idea. And I guess we have to dodge these things, but all we have to do is just stand here.
Mario wins by doing
and
nothing.
do nothing. Because we don't even have to dodge these, it's just completely free. Alright, next one is another purple coin stage. Again, the same thing as always, collecting 100 purple coins. This time, of course, with the underwater theme. Sometimes purple coins can also be in these coin blocks. Now we switch dimensions. I have the aggro laser shooting Goombas again. Be careful here. If I don't get all the coins at once, I lose like 20 seconds waiting for... have to activate the switch and wait for it to expire. A little bit dangerous there in terms of time loss. But we made it through.
Nice.
Alright, so now we make use of our first star from the inventory. Because having a star here makes this first phase a complete mockery. You don't have to wait for these fish to like jump out of the water, get back into the water, jump back out and stuff like this. And for these guys, we just spam these things. They have no chance.
I looked away for a second and it was done.
Yeah. I mean, it's too lackadaisical. You don't want to wait until they like fill the whole screen with spinies.
True.
So this is the water palace, or the aquarium, I think it's called. Yeah, it just says it right at the top.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, every like boss stage has its unique own name. It's kind of neat.
Okay.
So our enemy here, our boss, is actually a big fish. And we have to fight in a style of like the first like Super Mario Land 2 boss fight at the end, where like Wario gets all kinds of power-ups, and we have to fight him through multiple phases.
That
like
was
the exact same.
Yeah, that was Super Mario Land 2.
Yeah, the 6 golden coins one. So this guy just appears here, he gets a mushroom, he gets big, and then you have to hit him 3 times. Oh god. Then he disappears, he jumps a few times, but if we just stand here, he will never hit us. After the 3rd time, we get back into the middle, so... Now we can shoot projectiles. But the way we fight him, he should not be able to hit us anymore if we time our jumps correctly. So 1, 2, 3, get back out. Now he gets the laser flower power up. And now he's done.
Easy peasy.
Alright, cool. And now we go into World 5, which is the suburb area. So hopefully I can show this thread off. No, I can't. I jumped a little bit too high there on the second jump, but... now I jumped too late at the first jump, so I have to do this casually now, I guess, without the P-wing or the P-power. I didn't really go over this, but in this game, like in SMB3, you have the P-power, so if you just hold the run button and go into one direction far enough, you get like super speed as long as you keep going. There's not really a meter anywhere, so you just have to guess where the meter is. This is a little bit to jump over these annoying plants here. Alright, so now we want to try to utilize... Whoa. Okay.
Is that a tire with eyes?
Yeah, these I'm not really sure what these guys are. I guess they are tires, yeah. I mean, it's a suburb area where a lot of cars and stuff. I guess it makes sense that they're also living tires, I don't know. Now we have these brick walls that we can only shoot through with the tank. These falling bombs here try to stop us and make us get rid of the tank. We can also plant bombs like this and make them explode. This way we can also plow through solid obstructions. Welcome to the city enemy cores. Oops. These flying Goombas can sometimes be a little bit hard to hit. And also these guys are a little bit dangerous. They shoot projectiles once, then disappear. Reappear again, but still made it. Alright. Now toxic water sewers. We don't need any power-ups here as long as we don't die on this guy. Because once we go down this hole, we get a new power-up. This is the worst power-up in the game. For this exact reason. It's always like a pain to hit this thing correctly. Alright. So this is basically like Bomb Mario, which is I think also in SMB3, but it's like way worse because you have to like wait for eternity for these bombs to explode. In terms of speedrunning, this power-up is pretty bad. We don't want to utilize it too many times, but sometimes it's necessary. There we have to wait for the star to run out, because as long as the star power-up is still going, we cannot switch dimensions. And now we are small, which is pretty bad. I just jump all over these enemies. I'm not gonna take any risks. Another auto-scroller. This game unfortunately has a lot of auto-scrollers. Sometimes there's just no way around it.
While you're going through this auto-scroller, can I plug some stuff in? Nice,
yeah,
you finished up. Well, you are watching the Speedromizer, a charity marathon with a twist. What you submit is not what you run, and we are doing this in support of QMUNITY. So, if you like what you're seeing and want to donate, go to, what is it, donate.live/donate. Speedromizer.live/donate. My apologies. Otherwise, the link's below the stream, and also you can find it in chat. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Oh, I almost soft-locked. Oh god. I forgot 2 coins there. Yeah, if I fall down here and I don't have all the blue coins, like this is the worst room in the game. You soft-lock here. You can soft-lock here in 3 different ways, just by terrible level design. Wow. Unfortunately, this is like the worst of them, and there are not too many rooms like this, but this one is pretty bad. Sometimes, I don't know why, I also figured this out. Sometimes if you just spam start or enter, basically the start button, if you spam it at the end of the level, for some levels they end instantly without even showing you the end card. I don't know why. I guess it's because these levels have like a certain gimmick at the end where Mario just falls off a platform or something, and then the game gets confused and lets you just end it instantly. So this is the boss stage of World 5. This basically has a big insect at the end, with a big flying insect. It's like, reminds me of Baxter Stockman from Ninja Turtles. You will see it. We also want to utilize this jetpack in the fight, so we now have to pay a little bit of attention to the randomly positioned bullet bills there. We don't want to get hit by them. Have to wait, yeah. If we just went for the door here without waiting for the bullet bill, he would have hit us. By bringing in the thing here, we can skip using the Koopa shell. Now I pray I don't get hit. I didn't do that very often successfully yet, so pray with me. We can also cheese this guy a little bit, like similar to the guy before. Yeah, sometimes he still hits us because he's shooting these things in our directions. But now he has a second phase where he has these like boxes that shoots big lasers. And if we die here, we have to do the I think we have to do the first part over again. So don't want to do that. So we want to run all the way through here, and we are safe. We hit this guy gets crushed, and we win.
GG.
Alright, so this is that was World 5. 2 worlds left in the run. Next one is World 2, which is the desert world. And here we will make lots of use of the tank again. This one. And also these guys, I forgot how they are called, to be honest. I guess it's the name is Ike, if I remember correctly, but I'm not exactly sure.
I didn't play a whole lot of Super Mario Brothers, so
I'm not like a Super Mario Bros. 3 guru. So in this level we can also easily softlock right now. So I'm gonna be a bit quiet for a few seconds. Alright, wait. So if you get stuck inside of these red blocks when they come back, you are stuck for good. You can't get back out. And if you're stuck, there's nothing you can do but reset the game. And if you don't do it like I do it right now, I'm saving like after every single level for safety. But usually you can also like in real runs you would not want to do that. In real runs you would only save after palaces and fortresses, basically. We'll skip here. Use this enemy to get some height. But if you get stuck there and you have to reset the game, you didn't save before, you have to play these levels over. Because there's no way to save the game at any point.
rough.
Yeah. In my last practice run before this, I was originally planning to actually not saving after every level, but in my last practice run I got stuck in the very last Bowser stage.
No.
And I lost effectively 10 minutes on it, so I don't want to do that in this run. Alright, so the next stage is an underground stage again, with a lot of... Again, I'm sorry I'm not good on names on these guys that are hanging from the ceiling and come down after Mario gets under them.
Oh, the stalagmites?
Oh no, I meant the enemies, like the turn to shells, I don't know. The Koopa-like creatures, these here.
Oh, the Buzzy Beetles.
Buzzy Beetles, okay, thank you. Alright, here we have to utilize the tank again to shoot through these things. We intentionally lose it here because we don't need it anymore. We can't get the power to the next stage anyways. It would also not save us any purpose. As the next stage is a green stage, which means Polter is out again. This is designed to be the first Polter stage, so we get a control screen here, which tells us which buttons make Polter do certain things, like shooting and moving. You can also turn around with the jump button, shoot it the other direction. That's a very basic auto-scroller level. There's not really much going on here, so... Perfect time for announcement if there is anything to say.
I got you. Well, if you're watching this and you'd like to help with future events, we open volunteer applications before our events. Shocking, I know. They're announced on our Discord, so keep an eye out on our server if you're interested in helping run the show. Most roles do not require experience, so we'd be happy to have you, even if it's your first time. Can confirm, it's been a great time. Not my first time volunteering here to this, but it's always fun. Come check it out. And again, we are raising money for community. You can visit our Tiltify page at speedromizer.live/donate. You can also find the donate link below the stream and in chat by typing !donate. All of your donations are sent directly to QMUNITY, and while you're donating, don't forget to put your money towards our active challenges and polls. Which, if I recall correctly here, we have 2 polls open for the file name on Peggle Deluxe and choosing the outfit in Resident Evil 3, both happening tomorrow. And back for more Mario action.
Thank you. Now we are heading to the Pyramid, the boss stage of World 2. It's a little bit like a maze. I'm still getting a little confused sometimes on where to go in the level. I don't really have this level memorized too well. Okay. So these blocks here, yeah, I missed the timing. These blocks are also perfect for soft blocking the game. Oh god. So that was me messing up the order of button presses. I accidentally kicked the key away before switching dimensions, so it was gone afterwards. So this boss is a bit special. This guy is dropping crates on these springs down below. It looks like it's a very RNG heavy fight, but it's actually zero RNG involved. It's always the same what he does. Now we wait for him to drop it on this. And he's stopped. So this is the fastest way you can beat him.
It's a very creative boss stage, I gotta say.
Yeah. You can get out of hand if you miss the cycle though. Alright. We got through everything but oh, this is the wrong way. I have to go all the way back around. Like no short way to get back to the overworld, sadly, so we always have to do this. Now we get toward 8.
Final stage.
And now we come to the first and last out of bounds glitch that you will see. I found it on complete accident myself. Alright, so we have this power up again, which I really don't like too much in the run, but again it's necessary here to proceed. And if we switch dimensions here, we fall out of bounds. Usually these you are prevented from going dimension switch if there is something on the other dimension in this exact spot. But if the terrain is like slanted at an angle, so to say, the game sometimes gets confused. And I'm glad this is actually an out-of-bounds glitch that we can utilize and not just this place where you can softlock again. Oh god, I wanted to kill this guy too. If you are brave, you can try to skip these guys, but dodging these projectiles when they are that close, actually take intentional damage here. It's like the fastest way. Dodging these double projectiles when they are that close is not an easy task. Wow, I did not intend to maintain the power-up. Alright, so Deep Dark Chasen, this is some very dangerous stage. Again, we take intentional damage here just to get through here quicker. We don't need these bombs power up anyways. Sometimes a bit tricky to get into these pipes for some reason. Again, intentional damage, so we get up here a bit faster. Actually wait for this cycle and then we can fall all the way down. No problem if we lose the power up, because if we pick up one of these safety rings, we get big again. Okay. But really be careful to not throw this key away accidentally. Also playing it safe and just get the mushroom here, just in case.
Always gotta go for the safety strats.
Yeah. Not really, like there's only this one Goomba, but you know, if you're talking and playing at the same time, anything can happen.
True.
So 8-3 is terrible stage. It's completely different than anything else that you've seen so far. This is more like the industrial final level thing. Playing this a bit safer. I had some trouble in I had some trouble in practice. That was again one of these things where I repressed the button too soon, so the game did not think I was pressing it at all. Can't really throw you off. Okay. Right, that was the first half of the level. Now we have to do one more tank thing. But I just destroyed almost all of my platforms. That's not very good, not very clever. If we get hit here, we also have a problem, so we have to go all the way back to get our tank back. I really don't want to lose it at this point. Kind of messy stage, but we made it through. That's all that counts.
Got the job done.
All right, now final Polta level. This one is also dangerous than all the other ones that you saw, which is rightfully so. So here there's a spot in the level where we actually have to get this power up, or we actually have to either retain this power up, or we have to get it on this specific spot. If we lose it, we are dead, because then we cannot get through through these bricks. Certain bricks that we can only destroy with this power up, and if we don't have this power up, we are getting crushed. Also tons of other enemies here as well. Really mind them too much. So these are the blocks that I was talking about. Here it's fine, but the next blocks that we encounter, we actually have to get through. Not these ones. These are just there for decoration, I guess. Yeah, it's these blocks. See the power up there, you have to actually get it if you lost the other one. And if you lose it again before you can destroy all of these blocks, you are screwed. The final Polta boss here, he actually shoots triple projectiles now. It's not too bad at the end. If you make the cycle, it is just completely irrelevant.
I was holding my breath that entire stage.
So now the final enemy stage, and we'll make use of the last star that we have in the inventory. So we can get rid of these guys a bit quicker without losing our power up. These guys we have to also take out with the star, but unfortunately you lose your star power up when you make a sprint transition. But this, we already saw this fight in another forum at the beginning of the run, that we just had to hold down the entire time. Now we actually have to dodge these things. So 1, 2, jump, jump, and wait. This is the cycle that we have to do. Again, 1, 2, jump, jump, and wait. And now we just have to hold left and finish it as fast as we can.
Smooth.
Alright, final boss and final level time. This level is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Very long. The boss is not that difficult, I would say, but the stage is really testing your patience. Alright, so again, a perfect spot to softlock. Right here. Hopefully we don't do that. You can already see it. If you're just not making it through here, there's no way to get out of these. You're just trapped by all these red bricks. Can't get back out. So you have to kind of hurry there. But I guess it was not intentional. These things you're also familiar with, like from Super Mario Bros. 3, I believe. They only shoot if you are far away from them. If you're close enough, they do nothing. Oh, that was close. I always get confused on the patterns of these things. I just can't get get it into my brain. Alright, so second half of the level. A few 2 rooms where we have to just kill the enemies again, and now we have this. And these things are bad. They are programmed terribly. Because this is the spot where I soft-locked in my last practice run. I lost 10 minutes because these things can easily push you into the walls if you position yourself badly. And once you are in a wall, you can't get back out. There are no eject mechanics or anything like this that like pushes Mario upwards out of the air wall or something. It's just not present. Okay, made it, but we are not in a safe zone yet because for some reason the level designer, like first we have this room. Okay, go through here as I wanted, but for some reason this ascension here is super brutal and there's no more checkpoints. So the last checkpoint was before the auto-scroller section. Kind of that, okay. Yeah, so here I can easily lose minutes. Now we are here again. Okay. I don't quite know why you switched the directions there. Alright, next try. So next time I'm gonna reach the outer castle part. I think I will go quiet for a moment to like really focus on the jumping section there. Just so you know. Yes, as you can see, why you can lose 10 minutes on the stage. There's like no checkpoints before this level, so if you have the feature enabled that it only saves on specific spots. Saw that? What did I do different there? Why did I get pushed off there? For no reason. Like, these things are just brutally implemented. I always try to stay away from them whenever I can, because I'm never trusting these platforms. But sadly they're necessary most of the time. Alright, our goal is to make it sub-estimate, I guess. Alright. Just jump whenever I can here. Get away from these unholy things. Okay. So this room again. Alright, now I'm gonna go quiet for a minute. Ah, damn it, man. That was not the correct sequence. Brutal one killer, as you can see.
No worries, no worries. I'll fill the air if you want me to.
Yes, go ahead if you...
Alright. Well, we are here raising money for QMUNITY, which is an organization that has helped over 13,000 people who sought help in 2022. They continue to meet community demand for low-barrier, queer-competent services equipped to support those navigating sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression all across all age groups in British Columbia. Their Information and Referral Service Program, or QDesk, continues to act as the beating heart for anyone in British Columbia seeking information, resources, and support related to 2S LGBTQIA areas of information, and offers resources to service providers as well. While we get climbing this tower here, you are watching the Speedromizer, where the speedrun that you submit to the marathon is not the game that you actually run. So all of these runners that you've been watching have only 90 days to learn, as best they can, their randomly assigned game. We're getting close.
Yeah, we made it.
Good job, good job.
Now we have the
All right.
checkpoint. Even if we're down the boss
checkpoints.
now, we have the checkpoint. Alright, up to the final boss. Pretty basic again, like Bowser, he is on this hoverboard, I guess, and he's bombarding us from a distance, and also try to come down at the same time. We have to jump under him, under his hoverboard. And rinse and repeat 4 times. And after this, we are not done. Second phase after this. Which is actually pretty cool. It's like the most cool looking boss fight ever, because then Mario and Polta will actually fuse and create something special. Alright, let's go. Welcome to Mario with Polter. Fusing is like we can move freely, like we can fly at will. Try to not die here, obviously, not taking too many hits. Yeah, I missed the first cycle, but he should be pretty close to death. And time is coming up soon. And time.
GG.
Alright. Lost like 4.5 minutes on the final stage, but we made it through. Sub-estimate. All is good.
That was still a really solid run, all things considered.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, Speedromizers. Thank you very much, Fatso, for hopping in for commentary. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Thank you for Conman, who's probably not here at the moment, but for submitting this, because I had actually lots of fun learning this game. I had fun doing the reroutes. I love doing reroutes for speedruns, or optimizing them, so that was perfect match in heaven. Yeah, so we just have some more cutscenes here. It's not very not much to see here, so I guess we hand it over.
All right.
And I say thank you very much, and have lots of fun with the rest of Speedromizer 4.
Yeah. Thank you very much, LudwigVonKoopa, for showing off this game.